Hey guys, can you hear me? I just thought I'd go live for a little bit. Um, I hear Laura over there saying how she just wants everybody to get along. Well, if that was the case, Laura, then when we tried the common ground thing, you wouldn't have had such a problem with it. But now you want everybody to get along. Hey everybody, hey Lisa, hey Bernie, hey Turquoise, Tally Girl, Tawanda, Chainsaw, uh, Amanda, just for you, Puss in Boots, T.L. Hodge, um, Tally Girl, I think it said that, Jackie, Margie Jones. Um, if you all don't see what Laura's trying to do, then there's no point in trying to explain it to you. Hey, Amanda T. Um, first of all, she was going to play Jenna's live stream and pick Jenna apart. That's her idea of Haley RD, April May. She was going to pick Jenna apart. That's Laura's idea of a reaction video. Hey, Dee Dee. That's not a reaction video, Laura, is to play somebody's video and just pick them apart. Hey, Leno from Cork. Hey, Kimmy P, ADD. Thank you. Thank you. Same back to you, Corey. Um, Hi, his seed flower. And Laura's right. Everybody is going through stuff. I'll give her, hey, Long Island girl. Um, yeah, she picked her apart last night. I don't know but she said that we were all picking on Ninny. Hey, Smoky P. But Laura, you made fun of us when we did Common Ground. Now all of a sudden you want to do Common Ground. Hey, Batty Boop. Why didn't you participate in it when we were doing it, when we're going to continue to do it? I don't understand. Why didn't you participate in it? Thank you, breaking the silence. It's okay. It's it's the life of being the mother of an addict. But why didn't you want to participate when we were all doing Common Ground? You laughed at it. Um, you said it was bullshit. Um, you know, we all wanted to do it, and we did do it, and we're going to continue to do it. Uh, we understand that everybody has problems, Laura. I pray to God that Sage doesn't have COVID. But when COVID first surfaced, you kind of made light of it. You know, it wasn't touching your life, so you didn't care that you were out running around without a mask or uh, coming and going in and out of your house. And, you made fun of COVID. So I pray to God that Sage doesn't have it. And if she does have it, I hope she has very mild symptoms. Hey, Mar. But when other people were suffering, yeah, Wednesday, we're going to do it. Remember, Red Rum's going to let us use her mystery murder thing. Yeah, she said it didn't affect her. Hey, Angel. And it affected me. It affected a lot of people. It affected Galway Girl. Uh, it affected people that were working in the medical field, you know. But it didn't affect her. So now it might be affecting her, and I hope not. I really do. God knows I don't want to see that baby sick. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how she can say that it's not COVID, and then she comes on and says that it could be COVID. then okay, and I'm going to touch on Jenna Moon a little bit. You know, Jenna's struggling just like all of us are struggling. Everybody's struggling. People's incomes have been affected by this. Their lives have been affected by this. Yeah, thanks for the no content, Tracy. Um, but first of all, we didn't pick on Ninny. If anything, what we did with Ninny was we made amends with Ninny. I feel like I made amends with Ninny. Uh, I feel better about it. I feel like now me and Ninny can be in the same chat, and yeah, me too. Uh, is it call it as I see it? Yeah, I think everybody prays that Sage is okay. I mean, but now that like I said, when COVID first hit the United States, Laura it was no big deal. It wasn't affecting her life. It didn't matter to her that it was affecting other people's lives. Hey, Mary Winson. Um, but now it very well could be touching her life. I had corona in April, hospitalized for 2 weeks. I almost died. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Daniel, I am so glad to hear that you pulled through that, but I wouldn't wish that on anyone anyways, most certainly not a child. But Laura didn't really take it seriously. She went places, she didn't wear a mask. uh if it turns out that Sage does have COVID, and I pray it's not, and like I said, if it is, I hope she's one of the lucky ones that has the mild symptoms and it's just like a flu to her. But Laura's the one that didn't take this serious. When I was over here having a freaking nervous breakdown over it, of course, Leardy, of course. But when I was over here, hey, Batty Boop, having a nervous breakdown over it, I was being made fun of by Laura and her crowd because, I was having a nervous breakdown over COVID. And then now I hear her say, that we just don't want people to get along. No, Laura, we've been doing common ground for a while now, and you didn't want to participate. You even thought we were stupid. You even said you had your own purple community. And now all of a sudden you want to be part of this community, the community that you have tossed aside for how long now? Which I don't care if you're part of the community or not, Laura. I really don't. I don't talk to you in chats. When I see you in chats, I don't talk to you in chats. Uh, and I'm okay with that. Hey, Gingerlock's mom. But like I said, when we're over here, hey, Miss Lennon, thank you. We're over here, trying to bring people together. You're sitting over there laughing at us, trying to make us, look foolish. And now all of a sudden, you get on a live stream and say you just want everybody to be able to get along. Just a couple weeks ago, it was your purple community. It was your purple community. You didn't want to be a part of everybody else's community. So, Laura, you're going to have to make up your mind. Do you want to be an entire community, or do you want to just be your purple community, or do you want to participate when we do game nights and we do things like that? Or do you think it's stupid? I mean, you're going to have to make up your mind, Laura, because you bounce around so much that nobody knows what to believe out of you. And as far as you going after Kelly's looks, shame on you. Shame on you. For you to sit there and say that she's crying about her bills and that you've never done that, Laura, we haven't forgotten you standing in Walmart at Christmas time crying because you couldn't get your child a $700 gaming system and one of your Patreons coming through for you. We haven't forgotten that. We haven't forgotten you sitting on a panel because you didn't have an alternator. Your alternator went out on your car. Hey, CCK. And your alternator went out on your car, and your people coming through for you. So for you to go at Kelly because she's struggling right now, shame on you. You know, shame on you. Hey, Wog, you know, so, and now all of a sudden you want to bring the community together. Hey, Detroit, um, you want to, you want to bring the community together, but you didn't want that just a couple weeks ago when we developed, um, you know, uh, a common ground. But now, because you're able to go on a panel with people that you're normally not used to being around, now all of a sudden, yeah, replacement for alternators, a few $100. Yeah. And, good for her. She got her people to pay for, her stuff. Good for her. But don't sit there and talk about Jenna Moon's suffering right now. Don't do that. Number one, I'm not in the mood with what I'm going through right now. I could literally rip somebody's head off, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, hey, babe beauty. I'm not going to sit here and call names and scream and holler and carry on like that. That's just not my style. I noticed she had to throw my name in last night. I don't know why. I had nothing to do with her content. She's really pissed right now because Kelly put her, um, hey, Dragon's Law, hey, Slushy Unicorn. Kelly did not erase her live, Laura. She put it on private. Sorry, Jenna did not erase her live. She put it on private, and she did that so you wouldn't have content. That's why she did that. Hey, Amanda L. She did that for the specific reason, Laura, that you wouldn't have content. Okay, so I know that kind of bummed you out a little bit. I could tell you, I could hear it in your voice that you were a little bummed out about that. But guess what? Everybody has the right to privatize their videos. Just like you privatized the one the night of Tawanda's fundraiser. So everybody has that right. So I don't know why you're, upset with Jenna. Yeah, everybody's built their channel. See, back when I supported Laura said all the haters built their channel off of her. Well, what she fails to forget is my channel was built off supporting her. So you got to have it one way or the other, Laura. You don't get to say that everybody on YouTube, because then we can say that you built your channel and you copy things from people like Jim Can't Swim or whatever his name is. That 50 days, 50 crimes in 50 days. Laura, that wasn't your idea, but you didn't complete it anyway, so it doesn't make much sense. She just said she's leaving everyone in the dust. Good, good. Because guess what? Everyone will pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and move on. But between her content or lack of last night and between her content and lack of today, which is even funnier because we all messaged Jenna and said, "Hey, put your live on private," just so she can't play it, because that's all Laura does is play other people's live streams. I've never streamed anybody other than when me and Smokey and Whiskey and Pixie and all of us was doing our game night. You've never heard me stream someone else's live on my stream because I don't need their content to talk about what I feel like talking about. Exactly, K Mello. I feel like what went down today between Nenny and a few of us, uh, I thought we got something accomplished. I feel like I did. I feel like I walked away with the fact that now me and Nenny can be in a chat without it being awkward. I apologized for any hurt I might have caused her. I'm pretty sure she apologized to me for any hurt she might have caused me. And now we can move forward. I don't see how that turns into six people ganging up on Nenny. Exactly, Daniel. I totally agree with you. You and BTS and more. Jenna Moon also told her to have other content as well, and she should have watched the whole thing. Yeah, well, Laura has a tendency of not watching everything, and she just gets little clips sent to her, or so she says. I thought it was a good thing too, Remy. But, she always says, well, somebody sent me this clip. Well, somebody sent me that clip. Well, then, if somebody sent you a clip, why would you feel the need to sit and play somebody's entire life and pick it apart the whole time? I don't understand it. I personally have no problem with the fact that Laura was on Smokey's panel. Um, I don't care if Laura's on Ash 274's panel. I don't care if she's on Amanda Lynn's panel. I don't care if she's on Hello Starlight's panel, which, by the way, Hello Starlight, if you're out there listening, you're back on her shit list. But I don't care where Laura goes, because I know the real Laura and I know her intent behind what she's doing. Oh, you were talking about MGL. Okay. Uh, I know Laura and I know her intent for everything that she does. Now she's trying to move in on Bam. Okay, that's cool. I don't know Bam. I've heard that Bam's been around for a long time drama. She seems like a very nice lady. I absolutely adore her accent, but Bam was the one that said kids are off limits. You don't bring your kids to YouTube. But just the night before, Laura's filming her child in the ER. And then she has to get told by a doctor to please turn the camera off. Bam left drama and went to true crime. Oh, okay. See, I don't have any idea. I never met Bam before until I went to her stream the other day. Uh, but it was talked about you don't bring your kids on YouTube. And then you think Bam is hilarious. I do too. But here's the thing, people are building common ground on hate. And the common ground on hate is never going to last. You know, they're building their common ground on their hate of Mandy Bell. Trust me, I'm not a Mandy fan, but Bam Bam is cool. Yeah, she seems real cool, Lee. I agree. But a relationship built on hate is never going to last. Great afternoon at the Truth Mods in chat. Hello. But like I said, she's over there saying, why can't we all just coexist? Why can't we all just get along? Well, you laughed at us when we wanted to do that, and we're going to continue to do it, Laura, regardless of whether you want to laugh at us or not. As a matter of fact, this Wednesday, I think we're going to do the murder mystery thing where we're going to divide up into teams. You can be over on Smokies, you can be over here. We're going to do clues and all that stuff. And then you get to figure out, or whoever, whichever team figures out uh, the killer, solves the crime. I think it sounds like it. I mean, I think it's going to be fun. Yeah, we are all fam over here. What is Caslin saying? I don't even see Caslin. Of all the shit for you to hate on Laura about, you pick her child and how the cops and how she copes with the possibility of her having COVID. I'm not picking on anyone, Caslin. I'm definitely not picking on her child. Uh, Although she did go after mine. I'm pretty sure everybody in here said prayers for Sage. Uh, what I said was, when other people were stressing over COVID, Laura didn't care. Laura didn't care, Caslin. Laura didn't care at all. When Galway girl went into and tried to talk to her about COVID and how it was affecting her, Laura didn't care. Amanda Lynn leaving. I have to finish up school stuff by the AM. Yeah. School stuff is important. Of course, prayers for Sage. Nobody wants that little girl to be sick. Caslin's just over here, just doing what Laura's people do, starting shit where it doesn't need to be started. But I bet she's not over there uh, telling Laura that she shouldn't be going after Kelly's or Jenna's looks or Jenna's, the way Jenna says a word. By the way, Laura, it's beyond a reasonable doubt, not beyond a shadow of a doubt the next time you decide to do a crime stream. Okay. It's beyond a reasonable doubt. I never start anything unless kids are brought up. I don't care how anyone looks or talks. I didn't bring up the way she's handling her kid. I brought up the fact that Laura didn't give a shit about COVID and she didn't give a shit about the people whose life it touched. And now it might be touching her life. That's what I said, Caslin. So you want to take a link, Caslin, and come up and discuss it? Because nobody ever said a word about her parenting. But now you're going to run over there and say something? Going to run over there and start shit? That's right. I said nothing bad about Laura's kids. Just stop starting shit. And that's what happens. People come over here, they listen for 2 seconds, then they run over there, just like they did with Makeup Mobster, saying that I was talking about her kid. And turns out somebody in the chat must have said something. Oh, I hope Sage doesn't have it either. I don't know, Daniel. I don't know. I pray to God. When I first heard Laura say, when I first watched her video of Sage being at the emergency room, because she didn't take it serious, Caslin. Why are you sitting here acting dumb? You're not a dumb person. She hasn't taken COVID serious since, you know what? People that take COVID serious don't go out without a mask to get freaking paint. People who are taking COVID serious don't sit on their live stream and say shit like, I'm living my best life. This COVID shit's not bothering me none. Hello, Ozzy Vic. I'm sorry about your mother, baby. She made fun of people worried about dying alone. Oh, yeah, that was one of her categories. Remember, Caslin? That was one of her categories on her big show. Maybe Laura feels like she has to be hard to make it through life. I don't know, breaking the silence. Why is Selena Fox recording my stream? I don't know. I'll just strike her. She must be doing it for Laura. I don't know. That's another one, you know. She sent me all kinds of crazy emails. I don't want nothing to do with that one. Just carry on. Maybe you are, Caslin, because I never said Laura didn't take it serious when it come to Sage. I never said Laura didn't take it serious when it comes to her daughter. I said she didn't take it serious from the get-go. When people were hunkered down in their home and going out and doing grocery shopping once a week, once every 2 weeks to try to keep people from getting sick. Laura's out running around in fucking Home Depot buying paint with not a mask or anything else. I don't know. If she plays my stream, I will strike her because I have never ever played anything from Laura's ever. And that's basically Laura's whole reaction channel is playing people's streams. And I will fucking strike her. Sorry, Laura. But when you learn how to do a real reaction video, then get back with us. But no, Caslin, I absolutely did not say that Laura wasn't taking her daughter's COVID seriously. So please don't go over there and spread that lie. Hey, Tatum Page. What's Hummingbird wants to strike me? What are you going to strike me for, Hummingbird? You know how many Lauras are out there in the world? What are you going to strike me for, Hummingbird? What are you going to strike me for, Hummingbird? Yeah, nobody said that. Nobody wants to see a child sick. My God. No, and I definitely didn't say anybody deserves COVID. See, that's what they do. Now Laura will have content, except my live will stay up like it always does. I know. We should pray for the people in the Gulf Coast, man. They got Hurricane Laura and Hurricane Marco coming at them. That's not good. Two back-to-back storms. Well, Caslin, I don't think that's ever going to happen. I mean, the best friend part, and I can learn to coexist with Laura, but Laura can't seem to keep my mouth, my name. Just like last night, I had nothing to do with whatever she was talking about, but she said my name 4 times. I'm like, what the hell? What did I do? Why keep throwing Tracy in there? No, of course nobody wants to see I don't want to see a kid sick with a common cold. But remember how much fun I got made of when I was so torn up? I mean, I literally had a nervous breakdown, and I'm not saying that I had a nervous breakdown over just COVID. Okay, you know, I got a lot going on in my life. COVID hit. Um, Yeah, we see the irony in it. But look, some take it serious, some don't. I hear that in my real life, but it is serious to Tracy. Yeah. Well, it's serious enough because I've lost people to COVID. Okay. I know you didn't, Caslin, but I want to make it clear that I never said that Laura wasn't treating Sage's illness, whatever it is, seriously. I never said that. I said Laura never cared about COVID until it possibly touched her life. Otherwise, it was just an invisible thing to her, even though it was touching people's lives all around the world. Thank you, gamer. That's what I said. We all adore Laura's kids. I think we can all agree Laura's got great kids. And we've all heard him talk. Not so much Phoenix. He doesn't talk too much when Laura's on stream, but we've all heard Sage. She's been on YouTube. She's did her makeup stuff. Um, Tiffany Marie, I did not use my son as a weapon. And since you want to call me Eeyore, I'm going to start calling you Puff the Magic Dragon. Okay. I did not use my son as a weapon. Uh, uh, you, Let me explain. Come on over here, Tiffany. Why don't you come over here and take a link, Tiffany? Because you run your fucking mouth more than anybody I've ever seen on YouTube. You all want to say that we all ganged up on Ninny, which is a damn lie. But how about the night that Laura, Tiffany, Makeup Mobster all ganged up on Randy? Did we forget about that? Tiffany, I'm gonna tell you one more time. You bring my son up one more time, then I'm gonna start talking about your child. Okay? That's how that's gonna work. One more time, Tiffany, you bring my son up, and I'm gonna start bringing up your child. So that's how that works, Tiffany. That's exactly how that works. So keep speaking on my son and see what happens, okay? Just like Makeup Mobster threatened to look up my son, keep speaking on my son, Tiffany. And I didn't use it against Nenny. I took the opportunity to go on that panel to try to straighten things out with Nenny right as I got the phone call from my son. So stick it in your little skinny, stupid ass, Puff the Magic fucking Dragon. No way. I'm just getting a message that did Laura ask if I wanted to fuck her daughter? Did Laura just say that? Please tell me Laura didn't just say that. Somebody in Messenger, please tell me that Laura did not just say that. She asked if she was gonna team up with Brian and take Sage. Okay, well, that's just stupid. But please tell me that Laura didn't just say if Tracy wants to fuck her daughter. I need verification on that because I'm not gonna accuse her. I don't know why you're not green, Kiki. I need verification. Hold on. Hold on, I'm listening to something. Huh. Now she's over there saying, your son is pretty fucked up. Did I say anything bad about Laura's child? But she's over there saying that my son is pretty fucked up. That's good, Laura. That's real cute, Laura. That's real cute, Laura. Because I've never said anything bad about your kids. I've never said anything bad about your parenting. I said what you did was you ignored COVID until it possibly touched your life. And I will continue to pray for Sage that that's not what she has. That's real cute, Laura, because I don't go after your kid. So you want to go after mine. Okay. Thank you, Gamer G. Real cute. Real cute. She thinks suicide's cute too. I am an awesome mom. I'm an awesome mom with an awesome kid who has a horrible disease. So I hope that makes her feel better. I hope that makes her feel good because I never said an unkind word about her child, and neither did I say anything about her parenting. So, Caslin, go over there and defend that shit, okay? Go over there and defend that shit, Caslin. I don't know if she said that or not. I'm going to have to hear it for myself, breaking the silence. Thank you, Blue Sugar. I'm not gonna say that she said that unless I hear it for myself. Thank you, Tatum. And you'll never hear me argue that Laura has phenomenal kids. You'll never hear me argue about that ever. So I don't know why she's over there carrying on about that, but she has no problem taking trash in my kid. No, not at all, Harley Yaya. Not at all. I don't have any problem with you. I need to figure out a way to unblock Lorraine. I went to both her channels and it doesn't say that she's blocked, so I need it to and a clip. Me too, because hey, thank you, Bluebird. Because I'm not gonna say she said that if she didn't. Okay, Ash. But I will go back and listen to her live. And the fact that she thinks me and Brian are gonna team up and take Sage away, well, that's just stupid. That's just a stupid comment. That's not even worth giving it air. But if she said what somebody said she said, then there's going to be a problem. There's no reasoning with her. I went in her chat to say you did not say anything bad about her daughter. What'd they do? Block you? Did you get blocked for doing that? Well, my lab's up. So the only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to take what she has said and I'm going to clip it and then I'm going to compare it to my live and I'm just going to show where Laura is a liar. Of course, Kiki. So I mean, it's that easy. Hello, Captain Obvious. Oh, please do, Ash, because I'm going to go back and I'm going to re-listen to it. And if she said something that disgusting, hey Herbie, I missed you. If she said something that disgusting, I'm going to blast it from the rooftops. But I did say if. Actually, I suggest a shitload of topics over in Laura's. What's not working, Badger? Hello, Pepper. But let's just hope that that's not what was said because nothing like that got said over here. As a matter of fact, I'd really appreciate prayers for my son as well as Laura's daughter. Uh, I can't help people ignore me. That's basically my childhood. I don't ignore you, Badger. But yeah, when you lay down to say your prayers tonight, because I know I included Sage in mine last night, and I'll include her in them again tonight, whether Laura likes it or not. But so when you lay down to say your prayers tonight, just include everybody that's hurting, but most certainly please include my son and Sage. Because I don't want to see that little girl sick. Nobody wants to see that little girl sick. I don't know. Like I said, guys, I just couldn't stand the way that she went at Jenna Moon. Jenna never said anything about her looks. I don't think she said that. Good, breaking the silence. Good. Oh, thank you, Herbie, for becoming a member. I would hope she wouldn't go that low. So thank you for saying that, breaking the silence. It is pure hell, Carla Ray. It is definitely pure hell. But I talked him off the edge. I got him to take a nap. When he woke up, he videoed me and said he was going to go out and cut the grass. And I'll video him again in a minute just to check on him because that's what you do. Welcome back, Kiki. I don't know what happened. No, Daniel, nobody wants to see anybody sick. I'm very sorry you're hurt, and also the truth. My intention isn't to cause any one issues between you and Laura. It's actually the opposite. I understand, Caslin. I really do. I do. I like you, Caslin. I always have. I have no problem with you. But I just think that Laura goes lower than anybody that I know on this platform. And I don't think it needs to be that way. I don't, I would never ever criticize Laura's parenting because as far as I know, she's the only real parent those kids have. Uh, and I would definitely never criticize her children because from the two that I've heard talk, they seem like great kids. And Phoenix, I haven't heard much out of him, but from what Laura says, he seems like a great kid too. So I don't have anything, she has no problem calling my son a druggie or anything like that. But you'll never hear me talk about Laura's kids ever. Not in a bad way, ever. Because I just can't go as low as Laura, no matter what. I cannot go as low as Laura does. But I often see addicts and homeless and instantly think, wow, they were kids. Did they ever imagine they would be here? No, they didn't. But if you do want to, yeah, I can drop you a link. If you do want to see somebody that is treating addicts and homeless people like human beings, like they are somebody, someone, go over and watch, go catch Wog's channel. He actually goes out there, he treats addicts and homeless people as if they really are human beings. Laura's talked about my son several times, and she always goes straight to his addiction. And there was a time when he was in jail that I hadn't said anything to anybody, but then Laura had to blurt it out. So whatever, he's not in jail anymore. I was so afraid today that I was hoping he would, jail would have been better than what I went through today. But I talked him down. He's okay right now. He's all right now.
Hey, Truth.
Hey,
Hey, I hope you're feeling better. I was worried about you earlier.
I'm
Um,
okay.
okay, so Laura, listen, that is disgusting, and you're putting that crap into the universe. Like, she sat over there and said, "Is is the truth into minor children? Why does she keep talking about my kid? Is she gonna hook up with Brian St. John and come and kidnap my kid, or does she want to mess with my kid? Like, insinuating that you are attracted to minor kids.
Wow.
That is disgusting. Please, that
So she did say it.
yes, I have the. I don't even want to talk. I don't like. I am so disgusted by it.
But you do have the clip.
Well, somebody that I know does. Yeah, I have it.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. Maybe we'll see how
Um,
YouTube feels about that.
that look, Laura. I haven't been coming for you. I haven't been coming for anybody, but that's disgusting. Really, you don't put that out there.
Like I said, I'm kind of floored because as long as I've known Laura and as low as she's gone, I can't believe she would say something like that. I mean, obviously she did because I know you're not lying.
No, Ash, check Discord. It's right there in the chit chat room.
But you know what? Nothing should shock me anymore when it comes to Laura. Nothing.
And
Nothing.
no, I would never get that mad that I would say, "Oh, hold on, I gotta mute for 1 second. Hold on, sorry."
Okay. But see, every time she gets angry and she opens her mouth, please tell me what she said.
I can try to play the clip. I don't have two devices, so if you can't hear it, you can.
Marissa, you'll have to ask Amanda Lynn to play it because I'm over here. I didn't hear what she said. So
Okay, let me try to do it. Give me 1 second because I don't have 2 devices right now. Hold on a sec.
All right. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, Christy.
Okay, in a second, let me know if you can hear this. I don't know if it's going to work. Okay.
About my minor child.
Can you hear that?
Hold on, I got to mute too.
You're really talking about Sage?
Here, let me rewind it. All right.
Tracy, why are you talking about my minor child? Is she really talking about Sage? Tracy, why are you talking about my minor child? You got it for my minor child? You're hooking up with Brian and you guys are going to come kidnap my minor child? I mean, what the fuck? Why are you talking about my daughter? Oh, she is now. I keep reading that. Oh.
That's where they cut it. That was like, that's disturbing. Like, your mind's going to go there out of all places. Like, that Tracy has a thing for juvenile children, even though you know she doesn't.
Play that again, Amanda. I missed it. I got a phone call.
Okay, hold on a second. I got to get back to it. Give me about 1 sec. Okay, here. All right.
Tracy, why are you talking about my minor child? Is she really talking about Sage? Tracy, why are you talking about my minor child? You got a thing for my minor child? You're hooking up with Brian and you guys are going to come kidnap my minor child? I mean, what the fuck? Why are you talking about my daughter?
You didn't talk about your daughter.
No, she is now. I keep reading it in chat.
Oh.
And she didn't even fact check before she said that. Like, she just went with it, asked if you're going to kidnap her kid and if you're into minors.
And me, I wouldn't repeat it until I heard it for sure.
Yeah, I just so everybody knows, I always fact check, but I hope you guys do too. Like, if I don't have a clip, please go listen to it. But it was about 20 minutes ago, BTS.
All right. Well, hang on to that for me in case she denies it, because that's what she's going to do.
Yeah, I have it. It's in our Discord. Or my, not, I mean, it's in my Discord. It's in Kimmy's Discord. Lord, I couldn't spit that out. But that's not okay. That's, Laura, listen. You're over there talking about how you want the shit to end. Brenda, I just played the clip. How am I getting my story mixed up? She just said that 15 minutes ago. She didn't imply anything sexual, Amanda. She said, are you into minor kids? Why are you going to team up with Brian? Are you into minor kids? You're going to come and kidnap my kid? How did she mean that then, Amanda Ray? Because if that's not, if she didn't mean it like that, because she's insinuated that Brian's a pedophile. She's insinuated that Brian does things to her 14-year-old daughter. And now she has the Tracy's teaming up with her. And if they're going to come and kidnap her kid. Just saying. Okay, well, what did she mean then? Brian, she has a kid out there that Brian's a pedophile. Like, more than once. We all know that she called Brian that. That's not up for debate. She said, does she have a thing for my daughter? Does she have a thing for my minor child? So I just wanted to come up and tell you that I was thinking about you. And Wogs, I'm sorry if I upset you. I really wish you would unblock me, but I'm not going to bother you because you're in Tracy's stream. But I really wish you would unblock me. Sorry if I upset you.
Me too, Wogs. I wish I'd have
to,
never met her too. Trust
I
me.
wish we never met her. Okay, so I'm gonna jump down and let you do your stream.
Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome. I have it. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well,
Hi, Tracy.
hey, Pixie.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay. I just want to say Tiffany Marie, for real, should take a link. She runs her mouth in that chat, causing so many problems. And also, I want to just let Nini know we stand by, what we said, regardless of, what the chat may be telling her or whatever. I mean, at least I do. I would like to talk to Nini like one-on-one behind the scenes. She knows how to get in touch
Yeah.
with me. But Tiffany Marie, I don't know. I mean, she's sick for real. She's sick in the head.
Yep, she's got her problems, that's for sure.
She used her son as a weapon against Nini today on Jenna's. It was so gross. She said she was trying to keep her son from pointing a gun to his head. If that is the case, why is she on YouTube?
Thank you,
Fuck
Marissa.
off, Tiffany Marie, you nasty, skanky bitch. She is so. I really, I can't stand her. Of all people, I cannot stand her.
No, you know what? She's not even, thank you, Marissa. She's not even worth, she's not
She
even
causes
really,
so many problems in the chat all the time, though.
she does.
She
She does.
does. Yep.
She really does. That's her role on YouTube, is to go from chat to chat to chat and run her mouth and talk shit. I didn't use my son's situation against
Don't
Nini.
even, no, absolutely not. Everybody knows that. Don't even freaking address that stupid bitch. I'm serious. I'm like shaking. She gets me so mad. Like, seriously. She has a son. You know what I mean? Like, you're a mother. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, like I said, she's not even, it just so happens that when I was on panel, I had just gotten a phone call. What did I do? I jumped down off panel and I dealt with my son. So fuck you, Tiffany Marie. Maybe go deal with your own son. Okay?
I mean, seriously, I have one child and I could never, ever, ever do a live stream. I couldn't do a 5-minute live stream. Right now, she's gone for freaking an hour. But I can't, I don't know how people can sit there with children. I don't care how old they are. If they're living in the home and they're under, whatever, how you can sit there and do 6-hour live streams. So, I mean, I don't even care about that. It's just like, how low can you go? And she's the queen of going the lowest. I'll tell you that much.
She is.
Look at the shit she did to Randy. I mean, she's fucking sick. They belong together. They really, truly do. The lowest of low is right there.
And I'm gonna put it out there that I want common ground, and I want common ground with most everybody in this community, but I do not want common ground with them. I do not want common ground with Laura. I do not want common ground with Tiffany Marie. I do not want common ground with them. I don't want it.
No, me neither. Me neither. Not at all.
I mean, I can get along with, I can, me and 180 have even moved forward, but I don't want common ground with people that can go as low as they go. I just don't want it. Sorry. And if that's what people are looking for, then call me the bad guy.
No, I mean, do people, I don't know. Do people like, is that like how YouTube works? Is like, okay, if someone said something like so horrible and shitty, like 3 days ago, that like we just move on? Is that like how people, like how it's supposed to go? Because I just don't understand. I know things, move fast around here, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just, like I told you this morning, I'm just freaking mind blown. I don't get people. I just really don't.
Those are just people I don't want to be associated with at all. So, if if we do our common ground murder mystery and they decide that they want to play, then I'll just drop out. You know, I'll pick my ball and go home. Call me a, you know, a titty baby. Call me whatever you want. I don't want to associate with them. I'm
No,
sorry,
heck
but I
no.
don't.
There's everybody else in this community, you know, that, you know, we open, and it was even open to them, the common grounds thing, you know. But at this point, like I am with you. I want absolutely nothing to do with either one of those two. They're the most vile, disgusting, lowest people I've ever seen on here. I'm sorry. They are.
Ash
And the
T74,
people
Laura,
who support it are just
Laura,
as bad.
Laura said she was going to get you and Tiffany Marie to make up. That's what Laura said.
I don't understand that. She just said that randomly, or what?
She said today, she's like, you know, everybody has a problem. Thank you, little Kelly. Everybody has a problem with me going on Smokey's panel. Thank you, Pepper. No, everybody doesn't have I didn't have a problem with her going on Smokey's
Laura
panel.
said this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and she said, that's why, you know, they're the ones that don't want this community to come together. Well, you know what? You're right, Laura. I don't want to come together with you or Tiffany Marie. You're right. I have no desire to be around two people like you. So
nobody had a problem with her going on Smokey's panel. So she's pulling that out of her ass, for one. And for two, how about instead of doing, you know, a hate live last night, you know, attacking, excuse me, attacking
welcome,
Jenna and Galloway.
Thank you, Long Island girl.
Instead of attacking, there's Sarah, Long Island girl, Sarah.
Thank you, Serendipity.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Instead of doing a hate live last night, you know, why not say, you know, I went on Smokey's and, you know, I feel like I've made amends with a lot of people. Why not have a positive live? Show people that you're like going to change. I mean, I know that's never, ever, ever going to happen, but I'm just saying, no, go on there and just spew hate. That's what she does, playing.
Thank you, Alley Cat.
Other people's lives. That's all. What else does she doesn't do anything else anymore?
Well, like I said, hey, Austin.
Washed up.
Laura Money, honey. Well, like I said, if I ever had a desire to everybody to come together, I no longer have the desire to come together with those two.
Right. But look at how far, exactly. Another thing too is, if I didn't like if I don't like this person now, I'm not going to like this person, you know, a year from now, like those fake bitches, blah, blah, blah. What are you doing?
Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Tia Hodge. And then for her to
make amends with everybody.
Yeah, for her to sit there and pick Jenna apart about struggling with bills and stuff at a time like this. I mean, it's just gross. It's just gross. It's just gross. I mean, I am so glad that I have the subs that I have. I am so glad that I have my inner circle, that if somebody needs something, we're all there for each other. I'm so happy about that. I swear. I don't know what I would do.
And your subs and your friends are so happy to have you. Trust me.
Thank you, Puss in Boots. So, but enough about Laura and Tiffany, because, well, they're just gross. But I do have my Patreon. It is ready to go. Now, I know it's a tough time out there for everybody, so if you all want me to hold off before I start dropping the link, I have no problem doing that, because like I said, I know it's a tough time out there for everybody. And I want everybody to be able to participate. We're going to have movie nights. We're going to have giveaways. I mean, like some really good shit. Hey, Molly, Tiffany, um,
You have Tiffany stuff. Tiffany,
yeah,
what something
yeah, I can't tell you what
jewelry.
it is. Can't
Uh,
tell you what it is. I'm a sub of Laura, but I love listening to you, Tracy. Lots of love and prayers to you and your son. Thank you, beautiful disaster. Thank you. The cheaper you make it, the more you will get. Yeah. But like I said, I've held off doing it because times are so hard and I might, it's all ready to go. All I got to do is press the button. Um, the truth, the community kitty sent y'all a little something. The community kitty. Who's the community kitty?
we were talking about you today, Kiki,
Yeah, we
in
were
a
talking
good
about
way.
how you stick to your guns. You
Yep,
don't flop in the breeze.
you're one of the realest, honest people we know on here. One of them, and yeah, loyal, trustworthy.
Officer Jim Dangle. I never dreamed I would see Officer Jim Dangle in my chat. I swear. Man, have times changed.
Yep.
Oh, Kiki is a community kitty. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cute. That's cool. Okay, guys, so you got to get ready for Wednesday. Pick a team. You're going to be on Smokey's team or you're going to be on my team. Either way. Oh, he's undercover. Sorry, Officer Dangle. Um, Thank you, Sweet Wheat. Wednesday, we're going to do a murder mystery. We're going to give out all the clues. Whichever team solves the crime first, well, they get bragging rights and they get the trophy back because right now we hold the trophy. And I'm pretty sure Team Smokey wants that trophy back really bad. It's okay. It's only bragging rights and a fake trophy. So, which maybe I'll go out and buy a real trophy and we'll just mail it back and forth to each other. How
I
about that?
tried looking it up online. Like I was gonna buy like a really cool like virtual trophy, and you would think with COVID they would have one, but I couldn't find one.
Is it a made up crime or a real one? It's made up. It's called Mystery in a Box. And they send you all the clues. They send you like the profile sheets, the police reports. They send you, well, everything you need to do to try to put it all together to see who committed the crime, the suspects. Oh, cool, Pepper. Oh God, Dave is on going after Fod. You know, me and Fod, we're not like tight, but I don't want to see Fod hurt either. I'm not even going to get into that, but I don't want to see anybody. Thank you, Pixie. I don't want to
You're
see
welcome.
Fod. Fod, just come back and be yourself. And you're funny. You have a sense of humor.
Yeah,
You've got
I'm
a
sorry. I just don't. I truly wish there was some way. I know everyone is divided kind of on that person, but I wish there was some way that the whole Brian thing didn't happen. That's number one. I just wish that never would have happened because Brian's my friend, and I because I love being in full on dramas chats. I do.
hey,
I
one of my
think.
jobs is an award business. Email me if cool. Cool, Kimmy P.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not hurt each other, man. I mean, like I said, I'm not a FOD fan, but I don't have to be a FOD fan. Let's not
There's
hurt her.
way, way worse around here going on. So
Nobody should be run off the internet. Not Laura, not FOD, not anybody. So, but I am gonna get off here, guys. Gonna have to figure out what I'm doing for dinner. And my brother called me and said I need to call my cousin for it was like I really, really need to call my cousin, and I want to check on my son because I know he's done cutting grass by now. But I appreciate you all coming in here. Laura, just stop. Just quit telling us to sit the fuck down, because we're never going to sit down. Thank you, Tawanda. We're never going to sit the fuck down. We're always going to stand up. We're going to stand up for what we believe in, just like you're going to. So quit telling us to sit the fuck down, please. It's not going
Get
to
some
work,
new
Laura.
content. Seriously.
Yeah. And Laura, reaction videos is not just playing somebody else's live. That is not a reaction video.
It's a hate
You know,
video.
that's
Making
just
fun of
stream,
them the entire
that's
time.
just streaming somebody else's work. So, but I
Yeah, I'm
absolutely
gonna go too.
okay. We'll all talk soon. But guys,
Okay.
look forward to Wednesday. I'll get with Whiskey and Smokey about what time. It's going to take us a few hours to solve this crime. So it's going to have to be a little bit early because y'all know I go to bed at 9.
Well, Smokey doesn't get home from work until later, so it has to be, I think, at like 8 our time. Yeah, Eastern.
Ooh, that keeps me up
I
till
think
midnight.
maybe 7. He'll Smokey message me,
Yeah, Smokey message Pixie.
so
But
it'll be at 7 or 8 or 9. It's on Smokey. Let's see if he can
thank you,
tell us.
Ozzy. Thank you. Bye,
Ozzy, I'm
Tatum.
so sorry about
Yeah,
your mom.
I'm so sorry about your mom.
I meant to message you, but I forgot. I'm so sorry.
And guys, let's keep Sage in our prayers. Keep my son in your prayers. Let's just say let's just, when you lay down tonight, just ask God to protect everybody. What the hell? Just throw them all in there. But all right, I hear the doorbell ringing, so I gotta go. Stop, Lolly. I love each and every one of you all, and don't forget Wednesday. Dee Dee, I'll call you here soon. Don't forget Wednesday, guys. It's gonna be fun. 7 o'clock. Okay. Is that Eastern? Stop it, Lolly. Stop.
I think so.
Laura, we're not gonna sit down. So okay. Quit telling us to sit down. The more you tell us to sit down, the more we're gonna stand up. So
zip your lips and clean your fingernails.
That's
Goodbye.
right.
I love you.
Love you too. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you all. And we'll see you all Wednesday. See you around the tubes. All right, Sam, what the hell? Hello. Hey.
We can still hear your live, sweetheart. Turn that off.
Oh, I thought. Sorry.
We heard, what the hell, Sam? And then we can